get this started, guys. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for coming. Welcome to the 2025 State of the City. My name is Tracy Maestro. I am the chair of the Lomita Chamber Board and also an employee of Cal Water. On behalf of our board of directors and the City of Lomita, we'd like to thank you for joining us here today. The Lomita Chamber is honored to host this year's State of the City, giving us the opportunity to celebrate the city's progress, highlight important projects and initiatives, and look ahead to what's coming to our community. Before we hear from Mayor Mark Waronek and the City of Lomita Council, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Your support helps make events like this possible. And because we have a long program, I am just going to read these off one at a time. And if you don't mind holding applause till the end or during, that's okay. But thank you so much to the City of Lomita, Southern California Edison, South Bay Credit Union, Coastal Funeral Center, South Bay Workforce Investment Board, Water Replenishment District, the Pisern Group, Landwan Enterprise IT Solutions, Pepe Smith, Best and Krieger LLP, the Wilden Engineering, Thompson Building Materials. A special thank you all so much for those sponsors. Again, this is not possible without your support, so we really and truly appreciate it. And a special thank you to our platinum sponsors, Cal Water, TransTech, and Athens Services, for their continued partnership and dedication to the Lomita community. And speaking of our platinum sponsors, we'd like to welcome Ahmed Ansari from TransTech Engineers to introduce one of our legislative colleagues here with us today.
Thank you so much, Tracy. How's everyone doing? Good afternoon. Great day right before all the rain. I promised the mayor that I'm going to keep it under an hour, so please bear with me. On behalf of all of my colleagues at TransTech Engineers, we are deeply, deeply honored to be supporting today's event featuring Mayor Mark Waronek and a good friend. A little bit about TransTech. We were founded in 1989, and we are a trusted community partner, providing all types of professional engineering and public works and building and safety and construction management services to over 90 cities and agencies across Southern California. We are deeply honored to provide professional services as project management for the great city of Lomita, which we love very, very much. And now it is my honor to welcome to the stage, representing the 66th Assembly District, let's welcome the representative who has always been advocate of the great city of Lomita and the region, Al Muratsuchi.
Well, good afternoon, Lomita. I'm Al Muratsuchi. I'm proud to represent Lomita in the California Legislature and the California State Assembly. And it's so great to join Mayor Waronek and the entire City Council, Supervisor Hahn, so many elected and appointed officials. Oh, I see some folks, Brad Waller from Redondo Beach. But thank you for inviting me to join all of you. I wore one of my favorite shirts here. Represent. Someone in the line was asking me, where'd you get that cool jersey? You know, of course, I told them you should probably talk to your mayor here. Yeah, it's great to not only represent Lomita, but also wear my Dodger blue. Go Dodgers. There we go. And I just want to say thank you to everyone in this room is doing something to keep Lomita special, the friendly little city. You know, I'm always amazed to, in this nestled in the South Bay is this quiet, friendly little town that makes everything work, the city of Lomita. And always great to join everyone to celebrate all that's good about Lomita. And so here I am. Thank you very much for inviting me. Hope everyone has a good day and look forward to Mayor Waronek's State of the City address. Thank you.
And finally, we'd like to thank our platinum sponsor, Athens Services, who is here today. Also, a little shout out to their Vice President of Government Affairs, Sharon Shapiro Fox, who is our incoming board chair for the Lomita Chamber. Woo! And also a big thank you. I know I'm with Cal Water, but thank you to Cal Water too for just being out in the community and helping us support and invest in our communities. It's an honor to be able to do this, and I'm really glad that my job allows me to. So thank you. All right. So we'd like to thank you all for your active engagement and commitment to our community in supporting this event. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize some of our local businesses and community partners who are here with us today, each of whom works tirelessly to make Lomita an even better place to live and work. First of all, we'd like to thank Harry's Oklahoma Smokehouse Barbecue for their delicious lunch today. Thank you so much. Smells so good. Continental Gourmet, of course, for the empanadas. Sprinkles and Stuff. Floral 101 for the beautiful arrangements. Coven Video Productions. Thank you so much, Jeff. And Manhattan Beach Studios for our sound. Thank you. And now I'd like to turn this over to our mayor, Mark Waronek.
This is what happened when I turned 50 years old. Fortunately, that was 7 years ago. I had to get reading glasses. All right, so wow, this is great to see everybody. And good afternoon and welcome, everyone. I'm so happy to see all of you here today. On behalf of the City of Lomita and our City Council, I want to say thank you for being here. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, our platinum sponsors, especially, I thank all of our sponsors, especially our platinum sponsors, Cal Water, TransTech, and Athens. Thank you very much for investing in our community. I, along with my colleagues, appreciate you guys investing back into our community. This year's theme is the next chapter. It reminds us that we've just finished celebrating Lomita's 60th anniversary. Our story is far from over. We're turning a new page to a new chapter, one that builds on the strong foundation our community has created over the past 6 decades. As we move forward, we are grateful for our past, proud of how far we've come, and very excited for what's yet to come. Lomita continues to evolve and thrive, but we remain the small, tight-knit community that values connections, service, and the small town spirit that makes this place home. Right? Today, we share our progress and plans for the future. We invite you to look ahead with us, because together we are writing the next chapter of Lomita's story. If everyone could please stand, I would like to invite the Narbonne High School JROTC to the front of the stage to post the colors.
Ready, go. Forward, foot, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Corner. Go. Right, third, march, left, right, oh.
At this time, I'd like to invite to the stage Mayor Pro Tem Cindy Sagawa to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And everyone, please remain standing as we invite Catherine Wickel from Harbor Church to sing our national anthem. And also, if I can invite my pastor from St. Margaret Mary Church, Father Long Wen, to come up and also give the invocation after the Star Spangled Banner.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Please join me in prayer. Let us pray. Good and gracious God, we give you thanks and pray. You are such an awesome God that we wake up another day and make meaning in our lives. As we gather here as a family of Lomita, the City of Lomita, we give you thanks for many blessings that we have received through the administration, staff, the people dedicated to the cities. We humbly ask you to bless all of us and guide us that we move forward as a family of Lomita. We move forward strong. With your grace, we believe that we will accomplish our goal and mission. We ask you to give us more happiness, health, joy, and peace in our service. Bless our law enforcement. Bless all the people who dedicate their lives, put their life in front so that we have safety and sleep well every single night. Bless us, Lord, and bless all of our residents, that under your divine protection, we always feel safe and blessed. In your most holy name, we make this prayer. Amen.
Amen. Again, thank you to Mayor Pro Tem Cindy Sagawa. Catherine, that was amazing. Star Spangled Banner. She's from the Harbor Church. I know she's the worship leader there, so thank you very much. And again, thank you, Father Long, my pastor at St. Margaret Mary Church. So thank you. Let's hear it for all three of them. I would like to start with a special thank you to Heidi Butzin, President and CEO of the Lomita Chamber of Commerce. Let's hear it for Heidi. Also want to thank the chair of the board of directors for the Lomita Chamber, Tracy Mastro from Cal Water. And to all the volunteers at the Lomita Chamber of Commerce for hosting and coordinating this year's event. They do so much good work in our community, and we can't thank them enough for all their time and effort. I'd like to also recognize my hardworking colleagues on the City Council. Councilmember Barry Waite, Councilmember Jim Gaisley, Councilmember Bill Uphoff and his lovely wife Karen, and of course my wife Christine and my daughter Madeline, also known as Mad Dog. Taken from the soccer fields when she was very young, but sticks, right? You know, and I'm going off script because my staff knows this, but I like to say that my council is the best. And I say that because there is no drama with our council. I can't say that with a lot of other cities. And I know some of my colleagues from other cities are here, but we all, and the reason why I say that is because we all respect each other. We might not agree with one another, but we respect the office that we hold. And we leave every council meeting, even if we disagree, we leave as individuals, as colleagues, and we leave as friends. And I can say that wholeheartedly and honestly that I truly love all my council. And, you know, and other cities really can't say that. And it's a shame. Maybe some of the board of supervisors can't say that, or even legislation. And, you know, of course, I don't even want to talk about our federal government, but I truly am blessed to have a wonderful city council. So again, thank you to my colleagues. Lomita is also fortunate to have the support of our legislative colleagues working hard to represent us. These representatives have all been long-time friends of Lomita, and we appreciate their partnership and their hard work they do for our community. We truly do. First, he's not here, but he's on his way. Unfortunately, we had 2 State of the City addresses today, one in El Segundo and one here in Lomita. So Ben, our Senator Ben Allen, is going there first and coming here. I said, you better eat here because we have really good food with Harry's Barbecue. So he's on his way, and hopefully Sam got him a plate. Well, hopefully you'll save him some food, Sam. So let's hear it for Senator Ben Allen. Assemblymember Al Marisucci, who always wears his Lomita jersey with pride. And of course, my friend, for many, many years, we go back to the mid-90s, and that's LA County Board of Supervisor Janice Hahn. And I don't see Jeff here, but I know he was supposed to come, Jeff Prang, our LA County Assessor. So if you see him, tell him, where are you? Also want to recognize our other friends who have been amazing to our community, especially when it comes to our events. And she always shows up. You'll see her there on Lemonade Day every year because she loves this event. And that's our school board member District 7, and that's Tanya Ortiz Franklin. Also a big supporter for our Golden Apple Award. She loves our teachers, so thank you. Also want to thank all of our Lomita principals and staff who stand to be recognized. So our staff from our local schools, our Narbonne principals here. I know some of the elementary school principals couldn't be here. They're downtown, but just want to say thank you. Also want to thank representatives and council colleagues from our neighboring cities. From the city of Torrance, Councilmember Assam Sheikh. Also from the city of Torrance, Sharon Kalani. West Basin Municipal Water District, our representative on the water board, Desi Alvarez. We also have some representatives from the Water Replenishment District. I think Allie's here. WRD. David Ledger from the South Bay Cities Council of Governments. I know we have some reps sitting in from the South Bay Workforce Investment Board for Jan Vogel. Want to thank them. We love our WIB. From the City of Redondo Beach, Council Member Brad Waller. And to one of the hippest dudes in the South Bay from the City of Hermosa Beach, Council Member Ray Jackson. If you don't get in a selfie pose, something's wrong with you because that guy is like king of the selfies in social media. I also want to thank all of our commissioners. If you are a commissioner in the City of Lomita, please stand. Commissioners, I know there's quite a few of you. Thank you to our commissioners who play an important role in our community. Thank you again. Especially our planning commissioner. You guys sometimes take the heat some of the times before it gets to council, and sometimes it doesn't have to come to council. So again, thank you for what you do, and thank you for our Parks and Rec Commission and our Public Safety and Traffic Commission. Thank you very, very much for what you do. They're all volunteers, so thank you. I am so proud of our city council and our department heads and our staff, the people we refer to as Team Lomita. They're the driving force behind everything we've accomplished this year, I should say. We as elected officials take the credit, but they are the ones that do the hard work to make us look good. And I just want you to know we notice you. And we thank you, and we are so proud to have Team Lomita. For our department heads here today, please stand and be recognized. Department heads. Emma, Lena, Susan, Adrian. I'd like to take a moment to recognize them for their leadership and dedication to making Lomita a great place to live, work, and play. Those are like the three words we always use as an elected official: live, work, and play. Also, I want to welcome Captain Kimberly Guerrero, our captain at our Lomita Sheriff Station. Kimberly, where are you, Captain? Right here. Commander Damon Jones, thank you for being here, Commander. Sergeant McCoy and fellow deputies from the LA County Sheriff's Department, our Lomita Station. Please stand, guys and women. All right. I also want to recognize Assistant Fire Chief Brian Kane from the LA County Fire Department and his team at our great, amazing, small but mighty station, Lomita Fire Station 6, for their valuable service day and night to keep us always safe. You, our fire department and our sheriff's department, are our heroes in our community, and we say thank you to you. And a thank you to all of our local businesses and community partners in attendance. Your belief in our community and your choice to invest here makes a real difference. And we want you to know that the entire Lomita team is here to support you and help you with your business, and more importantly, to help your business succeed. I am proud to say that Lomita continues to move forward by adjusting, adapting, and getting creative. With that, let's take a look at what we've accomplished together and the exciting next chapter ahead. At this time, I would like to bring up the most amazing city manager, probably the best looking city manager, not if the South Bay, but probably all of Southern California. The biggest Dodger fan you'll know, but we are so proud to have Andrew Vialpando as our city manager. He is a true leader, and I can't go on enough of him. And I just want to welcome our city manager, Andrew Vialpando.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and welcome everyone. This is amazing. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm honestly, with that comment, I want to bolt for the door. You know, I feel like everyone's complimenting my tie today, and I feel like I'm about as red as the red on this tie now. So, but honestly, we've done a lot this past year, and I'm so excited to just honestly share with you just a small fraction of all of the things that we've accomplished this past year. As the mayor talks about where we're going in the future, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about where we just came from. So let's kick this off as we move in. So as city manager, I oversee the operation and direction of our about 100 employee organization. The lens that I look through is always framed around the big picture, ensuring that our objectives align with the priorities of not only the city council, but this community. When trying to understand if our organization is successful and if we're doing things right, what we're really asking is, what is the target and how do we know we're hitting it? This past March, the City Council held a goal-setting session to set the city's priorities for the upcoming year. Through this process, we identified 6 strategic outcomes surrounding our mission, values, and vision. First of all, most importantly, we want to ensure that our community is safe and secure. We also want to make sure that our city infrastructure and water utilities are in excellent condition. The quality of life and livability serve as pillars to ensure that Lomita can live, work, and play. I also want to make sure that we have a high-performing organization. These are the staff members that you see every day in and day out, making sure that what you see on your way into Lomita and on your way out is excellent. We want to make sure that we have a community that focuses on economic development and making sure that our neighborhoods are planned for the future. And of course, making sure that we provide transparent and open engagement with our residents. These strategic outcomes are long-term targets that define what success looks like for Lomita, and they align with our entire organization towards a common vision. Now, sit back and enjoy as the City Council and I take you through each of these goals and the deliverables as we've been actively working towards to ensure that we can continue to provide the services our residents expect and deserve.
Every city has a story. Ours begins with deep roots, family, tradition, and a small but mighty community. Lomita has never been defined by its size, but by the people who pour their heart into it. Today, Lomita is writing its next chapter. Progress you can see and connection you can feel. From refreshed streets to reliable water, we're investing where it matters. upgrading the systems you depend on every single day. We're keeping families safe through partnerships and a new community safety division, meeting neighbors where they are. Local businesses thriving, new doors opening, longtime favorites growing. Our parks and Navy Field are next, breathing new life into spaces that bring us together. What makes Lomita special isn't a project or a program, it's the people who show up over and over again. And behind it all, a high-performing city team, serving with purpose and pride. Small footprint, big heart, bigger plans. Lomita, rooted in yesterday, ready for what's next.
Our first and foremost, most important strategic outcome is safety and security. Safety isn't just about statistics, it's about a feeling. It's about feeling safe and building trust with our law enforcement partners. This year, we created a new community safety division within the city that will work together with the Lomita Sheriff Station to deliver a variety of different projects and public safety programs. The idea here is to build that bridge between our law enforcement heroes and City Hall. Some of these programs that will include for this upcoming year are services and programs like our National Night Out, safety checks throughout the neighborhoods, and ongoing neighborhood and park patrol by our community safety officers. But what I'm most excited to announce is the creation of our new Neighborhood Watch program. The Lomita Neighborhood Watch program will be led by our community safety department and include watch districts and captains so that we can all take ownership in keeping Lomita safe. The mayor has some other exciting news that he would like to announce.
Before I give you the exciting news, I just want to recognize a few other people from our Congressman Ted Lieu's office, Joey Apodaca. Thank you for being here. And way in the back, and I'm sorry, ladies, nobody puts baby in the corner, but my council colleagues on the California Contract Cities, past president from California Contract Cities and councilwoman from the city of Norwalk, Jennifer Perez, and current president of California Contract Cities and councilwoman, or is it Mayor Pro Tem, from the city of Paramount, and our AQMD representative on the board, Brenda Olmos. I would never hear the end of it if I did not introduce those two lovely ladies. So I'm glad I saw you. All right, I'm also very, very happy to share the creation of the Lomita Sheriff Station Foundation. And this was created by our captain, Captain Kimberly Guerrero. She asked a few of us, where's board member Julia Parton? Julia, you still here? Yeah, Julia over here. Myself and Jennifer Olvera from Green Hills. We were the first three that she talked to. And we have brought on an amazing board of directors. One of them being here that's Ralph Felix from Cal Water. And we are very excited about this. The mission of the foundation is to support our sheriff's station so that we can implement their equipment, training, and resources which directly benefit our residents and the deputies who serve them, reinforcing a safer, stronger Lomita for generations to come. And guess what? Our first big donation, I should say, came from Supervisor Janice Hahn. Yes, she was able to get 2 all-terrain vehicles, quads, to the sheriff's station. And that's big for us, that we can use not only in Lomita, all the cities that contract with the sheriff's station, and that's Rancho Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills, and Rolling Hills Estates. So thank you, Supervisor Janice Hahn and Jennifer and Jenny, for making that a reality. Also want to recognize Cal Water. They are a big founding sponsor. Ralph Felix sits on our board. So again, Ralph, and thank you to Cal Water to being a founding member. And my plea to anybody here, if you want to give to this foundation, it goes directly to the men and women that serve our communities. It could be equipment. It could be a new drones, which we don't have. So we're going to be coming after you and asking you to give back to this community. We're going to be having a huge open house tomorrow for the 50th anniversary of the station, which is amazing. 50 years we've been here, right here in Lomita, as a station. And then on February 28th, up at Terranea, we're going to be having our huge gala, where people from the public can be invited, will be invited to this. So we just want to say thank you. Also want to recognize another founding sponsor, and that's Athens, and Sharon Shapiro-Fox also sits on our board. So thank you, Sharon, and thank you to Athens. Did I forget any other board members? Julia, am I okay? All right, good. Well, of course, Julia Partner from Malaga Bank. They're also a founding sponsor. So again, thank you to Julia and Malaga Bank as well.
I do believe we do have a video that we'd like to show you showcasing our commitment to a safe and secure Lomita.
This year, we took a major step forward in strengthening communication between the city and the Sheriff's Department by establishing a new Community Safety Division. With the addition of our Community Safety Liaison and continued partnership with our deputies, residents now have dedicated resources focused on public safety, quality of life, and a stronger presence throughout our community.
We're proud of the continued progress we've made with our Sheriff's team. This year holds a special significance as the Lomita Station celebrates 50 years of service to our community. We extend a heartfelt congratulations to the men and women who have worked tirelessly to keep Lomita safe for the past 5 decades.
The Sheriff's Department is dedicated to ensuring the safety of Lomita by tackling crime and providing prompt emergency response. Last year, there were over 350 property crimes, including residential and vehicle burglary, car thefts. These stats show that although we remain among the lowest cities in crime in the region, there's still work to be done. With a population of about 20,000, Lomita typically has about 2 dedicated deputies on patrol at any given time. The city is focused on enhancing public safety by increasing patrols in schools, parks, and neighborhoods, while also maintaining efficient response times. Together, we can empower the Sheriff's Department and continue inspiring anti-gang programs that uplift our at-risk youth and our community to minimize gang activity in Lomita.
Up next, let's take a look at how that same sense of care and connection continues through the ways our residents come together here in Lomita.
In Lomita, community engagement starts with connection. Whether it's seniors enjoying a variety of programs and activities that keep them active, engaged, and connected to one another, or neighbors coming together at local events, we're building strong relationships that make our city feel like home.
We're investing in communication through events, outreach, and digital tools so residents of all ages stay informed, involved, and heard. It's all part of making Lomita a place where community comes first.
Quality of life is about creating spaces where every generation feels supported, whether it's programs for our youth, opportunities for our seniors, or events that bring families together. These investments ensure Lomita remains a welcoming, vibrant place to call home. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who supported the Mayor's Fund and this year's Mayor's Cup golf tournament. Thanks to your generosity, we raised $10,000 to support local youth sports. Half of those funds helped launch the Lomita Sports Voucher Pass program, giving 120 young athletes the chance to join our fall co-ed volleyball and flag football leagues for only $10. The other half went toward the new equipment so every team has what they need for a safe, successful season. Yeah. It's a great reminder that when our community comes together, we are not just having fun, we are also investing in the next generation of our friendly city. In the past, the city has always offered programs for our senior residents. This year, we're beefing up our commitment, and I'm proud to introduce to you Lomita Cares, a revamped initiative geared toward offering seniors a wide range of programs and services like excursions, probably bus trips to the casino, free active recreation programs like walking clubs, and free tax and estate services. Stay tuned in 2026 for the launch of our citywide Love Lomita, a volunteer campaign celebrating community pride and service across our great city. I want everyone to pull out their phones. Go ahead. Apple or what else is that? What else is out there if it's not Apple? I wouldn't know. I just have an Apple phone. Android. Okay. For those Android users. Drum roll, please. It's my pleasure to introduce to you your very own new city app called Lomita Connect. Yes. Let's hear it. Lomita Connect is a mobile app that connects Lomitians, not Martians, Lomitians, to City Hall anytime you want. With Lomita Connect, you can now report potholes, graffiti, request tree trimming, broken street lights, or just keep up to date with everything that's happening in Lomita. Or just say hi to the city council, whatever you want to do. You can download this app from both the Apple app and Google Play stores by scanning the QR code on the screen. With much more to come, this is our commitment to making sure all Lomita stays in touch with us. I know many cities around us have this already, but now we have it. So we're really excited about this. Community connection is what makes Lomita special. And that same spirit carries into our local businesses. Let's take a look at how our business community continues to grow and shape the future of Lomita.
Community and economic development in Lomita means more than just new buildings. It's about creating opportunities for residents, businesses, and the future of our city. Here in Lomita, we're focused on smart, sustainable growth that supports our local economy while protecting the small town charm that makes us unique.
From welcoming exciting new businesses like WSS to supporting the many family-owned shops that have served Lomita for generations, we're building a vibrant local economy, one that helps businesses succeed and gives families a great place to live, work, and connect.
Another important strategic outcome is our focus on ensuring that our local economy stays strong. We don't only want to attract new businesses, but we want to make sure that our businesses thrive. By supporting small businesses, encouraging smart development, and protecting the character of our neighborhoods, we are creating lasting opportunities for both current and future generations. Maintaining a successful partnership with our business community keeps a local economy thriving and a safe place to do business. One of the ways that we're doing that is working with the shopping center property owners and registering them with what we call letters of agency. This gives opportunity for property owners to give the city and the sheriff's department access to their property in their absence whenever we need to handle or tackle trespassing or crime. Be sure to visit the city booth to register your property today. Keeping our commercial properties clean and our businesses free of graffiti also helps, which is why Lomita launched a new graffiti removal program, paid for entirely by the city. Simply call or email City Hall to report graffiti, and somebody will come out within 24 hours to remove the graffiti from walls along our city streets. We just launched this program in July, and we've already had over 450 tickets submitted, and all of them were responded to within 24 hours. Keeping Lomita safe and an attractive place to do business is our priority. But where would we be without our Lomita entrepreneurial spirit?
I am thrilled to share some exciting news. We've had a lot of exciting news today. But this one hits home because this is very cool. And this is what puts really Lomita on the map nationally. One of our very own young Lomita residents, Pilar Gravitte, the young creator of Little Lemon, was named National Youth Entrepreneur of the Year. Let me say that one more time. Little Lemon and Pilar was National Youth Entrepreneur of the Year. We couldn't be prouder of her achievement today, and we will be presenting her with the official Lemonade Day trophy. Hopefully you've tasted her lemonade, because she's been sharing her award-winning lemonade with us right here at the State of the City. This year, Lomita proudly celebrates another National Youth Entrepreneur of the Year award, marking the third time a local youth has earned this prestigious honor. And we're talking national. This is across the United States of America. We've had 3. Pilar is a perfect example of the next generation of Lomita, full of creativity, drive, and community pride. Let's hear it one more time for Pilar. And thank you, Heidi, for bringing that idea to myself and then bringing it to our city manager then, Ryan Smoot, and the rest is history. The chamber bought in, our community bought in, our nonprofits bought in, and it's been a great program. In fact, other cities have bought in, right? Hermosa Beach? Brad, you might want to bring it to Redondo. It's a great program. I know City of Lakewood is now doing it. Next year, the City of Bellflower is going to be doing it. So let us help you out. Heidi is there to help you out. So please, we're going to make this whole Southern California Lemonade Day rich. All right, so next, let's head over to our Navy fields, where generations of Lomita families have come together to build memories, and we're planning the next big step in expanding recreation and quality of life for everyone.
I'm Jim Gaisley. These baseball fields have always been a meaningful part of my life and this community. My father, Paul Gaisley, coached here for over 30 years, and I spent countless days playing alongside my brothers and sisters. Later, I had the privilege of coaching my son, Michael, on these same fields, continuing a family tradition that means so much to me. My daughter, Holly, also played here. These fields have always been more than just a place to play. They've been a place where kids learn teamwork, families come together, and lifelong memories are made.
Hi there, my name is Mark Waronek, and I'm the mayor of the City of Lomita, and I'm proud to be with my colleague here, Jim Gaisley. I also coached and managed on these baseball fields and love the opportunity to coach my son, Marky. The Navy Field are a proud part of my family and Lomita's history, and we're working to ensure that they're a vital part of its future. I am proud to share that the City of Lomita has begun the process of taking ownership of these baseball fields in partnership with the United States Department of the Navy. The city plans to seek community input to help shape a vision of what could become of the Lomita Sports Complex. This project would increase available park space in Lomita by 50% and make a lasting impact on local families, especially those served by the Boys and Girls Club of Los Angeles Harbor, just right across the street. This is about more than just parks. It's about an investment in our youth, in recreation, and in the heart of our community. In fact, my son Marky hit his first home run when I was the third base coach right here. So I have so many great memories up here at the new Lomita Sports Complex.
Just like the teams that play here at Navy Fields, the best results come when we work together. Community engagement is the bridge between City Hall and our residents. You might have seen recently in the local news that the Navy Fields project has been getting a lot of attention. For good reason. Whether it's through digital tools, town halls, or simply being present in the community, our goal is to make sure every voice is heard. Everything we do to enhance quality of life depends on the strong infrastructure behind it. I just want us to give a quick shout out to our congressmen and women. And this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Congresswoman Nanette Barragan. She included Lomita, which is not a part of her district, for these Navy fields to be turned over to the cities. Fortunately for us, we have two people fighting for us. We have Congressman Ted Lieu. And so that between the two of them, they've been working very close with our staff, and our city council has gone to meet with the Department of the U.S. Navy, as well as our legislators, including Auntie Maxine, Congresswoman Maxine Waters. I should say we have three people fighting for us. And if it wasn't for these three to get it over the finish line, we wouldn't be talking about this today. So again, thank you, Joey, and to your boss and to Nanette Barragan. If you see her, please thank her on behalf of the City of Lomita, because she is a partner in this, and we're going to make sure that we honor and say thank you when we do a groundbreaking up there and when we finish the project as well. And we're going to need all of your support, because we're going to be working closely with the Boys and Girls Club. We're going to need grants. We're going to be going after the Dodger Foundation and every foundation to bring services. We're not going to be kicking out the Little League. I know there's been people talking about that. That's not our intention. My kid played there. Jim played there. Jim's father played there. There's a lot of us that may be in this room that, maybe had their kids play there or they played them themselves. We just want to look at the whole opportunity to make a difference, because like the slide said, we're doubling our park size in Lomita. That's huge. So for us, we're very, very excited with all the partnerships. All right, so let me move along. Let's see how Lomita is also investing in sustainability and modernizing our water system to keep our city running smoothly.
Water is one of Lomita's most essential resources, and we take that responsibility seriously. Here at the Cypress Water Production Facility, we've invested in major improvements like modernized equipment and an upgraded treatment system to deliver the safest, cleanest water possible for our community.
These investments are part of our long-term vision for sustainability and water independence. By strengthening our system today, we're ensuring Lomita remains resilient, self-reliant, and ready to deliver safe, high-quality water for generations to come.
So I always say that Lomita is small but mighty. I also say that yes, we're a small city, but we have big city issues. A new phrase that I've been picking up lately, and I feel very attached to this, is we punch way above our weight here in Lomita, and I'm very, very proud of that. And there's nothing more that speaks volumes to all the success that we've had over this past year with the hardworking staff and the community members that have really wrapped their arms around us than no farther than looking outside these walls at our infrastructure, our streets, our roads, our trees. So when it comes to infrastructure, we know this is the backbone of any strong city. By modernizing our 100-year-old water system, repairing and maintaining city streets regularly, and investing in long-term sustainability, we are protecting one of our most vital resources and securing the health and resiliency of Lomita well into the future. All this progress wouldn't be possible without the people behind it. Let me share with you about how we've continued to strengthen our organization and prepare for the next chapter. As we look to Lomita's next chapter, it's important that we recognize the hardworking city staff and partners who make this engine run. Reflecting on this past year, I'm proud of the strong pillars we built to support the dedicated workforce serving our Lomita community. As city manager, I serve as the chief executive of a workforce of about 100 dedicated public servants across 5 departments. With an operating budget of about $34 million, it remains my top priority to ensure that our organization remains results-driven, customer-focused, efficient, fiduciaries of your taxpayer dollars, and committed to the continuous improvement and excellence to service. Through strategic outcomes and goals set by the City Council, the entire Lomita team is committed to ensuring that our residents get the best service so that we can continue to keep Lomita a thriving place to live, work, and play.
As we wrap up, it's important to remember that the foundation of a great city starts from within. Lomita's success comes from the dedication and professionalism of the people who serve it every day, the heart of what we call Team Lomita.
So as you join me this entire time and the mayor here and looking back at this past year, I want to circle back to that little phrase I mentioned earlier. Did we hit the target? Ensuring that the City of Lomita remains a high-performing organization is honestly, and sad to say maybe, it's my obsession. I love doing it. I love being here for all of you and being here with my staff. It makes me happy every morning to come into work and see the smiles, and I tell my staff all the time, I measure our success not by all the things that are out there, but the laughter and the smiles that we see inside City Hall, and that just radiates outside. If infrastructure is our backbone, then being financially strong is our heartbeat. Without excellent financial management, leadership, and responsible public servants, Lomita would not be able to be the city it is today. Which is why I'm thrilled to share that in 2025, and for the 19th consecutive year, the City of Lomita was awarded the Award of Excellence in Government Finance by the Government Finance Officers Association. Our Administrative Services Director, Susan Kamada, who runs our finance department, I'd like for her to take a stand. She hates this, but I'm going to make her do it anyway.
Yeah, she does.
She's the one that's making our taxpayer dollars work. And finally, my promise and responsibility to the City Council is to ensure that our organization continues to deliver high-quality service to each of you in this community, which is why I'm excited to announce today the launch of Let's Talk Lomita, our very own local interactive conversation on our city service needs, priorities, in order to ensure that every resident, business, and community member has a chance to join this important discussion. Your input and feedback will help shape Lomita's next chapter.
Looking ahead to the next chapter, we remain focused on the outcomes that matter most to our residents: safety, community, livability, infrastructure, and organizational excellence. Together as Team Lomita, and with your help and dedication, Lomita will continue to grow stronger and shine brighter. The best is yet to come. Before I call up this young man, I just want to introduce a couple other people that I saw. First of all, we have our South Bay Association of President from the South Bay Association of Chambers, and that's Kimberly Caceres. Welcome, Kimberly. Also from LA County Assessor's Office, we have Ian May. And from State Senator Ben Allen's office, we have Sam Liu. And with that, before we close, I am honored to welcome someone who continues the needs of our cities and local communities. You've probably seen him during the wildfires all over TV. He fights for us up in Sacramento. Please join me in welcoming from State District 24, Senator Ben Allen.
First of all, what a natural on TV you are, Mark. I mean, this guy looks like he's ready for to go on KTLA. So I just want to give you a special shout out. You look even better on camera than on stage. It's really a very very impressive, very impressive. So anyway, just wanted to say hello to everybody. Recognize my good friends Al and Janice who are here. Thank you for all the partnership we've enjoyed, and just wanted to come in and just say a quick hello to everybody and thank all the leadership here and the Chamber for its continued advocacy for the business community here in this wonderful town. We've been working hard up in Sacramento on a wide variety of issues. Obviously, it's a wild time, lots of federal and state tensions and budgetary challenges as well. But there's a few things that we got done this year that I'm especially proud of. One of them is a topic that is obviously more impactful on the northern portion of my district, but it's actually there's quite a bit of production in the South Bay, much more than a lot of folks know. But that was the extension and expansion of our TV film tax credit, which we were losing so much business to other jurisdictions, British Columbia, the UK, New York, Georgia, et cetera. We knew that we didn't have to match the subsidies that were being thrown at these productions, but we needed to be more competitive, and we needed to make the credit more flexible. And it's interesting, we get to work on bills, Al and I mean, sometimes you find out years later about some person that helped a bill that you might have worked on a long time earlier. This bill, we passed this thing in June. We already have 22 TV productions that are already happening right now as a result of the passage of the bill. 52 green-lighted film projects, including a large number of independent films, some of them actually being worked on right here in the South Bay right now. And I'm on the film commission. I got a chance to see how much the region was suffering as a result of all that runaway production. And it's just really exciting to see legislation that's helping to get that particular sector of our economy back up and running again. Also, we've been working on a lot of different things. I mean, one bill that Al knows about that I've mentioned to him, there's a bill that we're trying to get through that would stop some of basically provide a right to cure when a small business gets impacted by an ADA lawsuit. Turns out California has literally more ADA lawsuits filed in California than in the 49 other states combined. Now, we're usually number one in everything. I mean, good and bad, because we're the biggest state. But that's a wild statistic. And this is a bill, Roger Nealo's bill, to create a right to cure. Give businesses a little bit of time after a lawsuit's been filed or a complaint's been made before it can proceed, just to make sure they're able to get back on track. It's a reasonable bill that I've been working on. We're hoping to get it out of the Assembly. Couple things to mention. I'm the chair of our special committee on international sporting events. We've got the World Cup coming next summer. We've got the Olympics and the Paralympic Games coming in 28. There are so many wonderful opportunities associated with these games. We have a lot of activity happening right here. Long Beach is going to be a major venue of a whole slew of games in 28. Of course, the SoFi, the Coliseum as well, and there's several smaller events not too far from here, just to the east. The World Cup's, of course, going to be at SoFi, one of the most utilized stadia in the entire continent for the World Cup. Let me just say, there are lots of international delegations that are looking for hospitality houses around the region. These are sites where the country, the delegation, the team can have a place that they can call home in the LA area, where they can host their heads of state, where they can host their press corps, their delegation. They'll oftentimes create some sort of cultural venue associated with the home country that people can come to and enjoy. Oftentimes it can be done in coordination with practice facilities for the teams in that particular community. I just encourage people to be on the lookout for opportunities that could exist both for the World Cup and for the Olympic Games right here in Lomita. One of the things that anyone who hears Casey Wasserman and the folks from the LA 28 bid will say is, don't wait for us to come to you. They are overwhelmed. This is a hard thing to put this thing on. They are focused on trying to make the actual execution of the games work. We all need to step up collectively as a broader community and chip in how we can. It's both through the Cultural Olympiad that we'll be creating, which will hopefully have wonderful cultural experiences for people all throughout the region for the entire summer of the games, right the way over to these kinds of hospitality houses, these ways that we can invite in the world to our communities. There's a whole program. We're happy to connect you with them, but I just encourage, if you want to get in on the Olympic spirit and the excitement, I mean, some of you remember '84 and how incredibly exciting that was. This is all happening again, and it's such an opportunity for us to retell the story of Los Angeles after the hard couple of years that we've had, and I'm just immensely excited about it. And I just think that a town like Lomita is so well positioned to take advantage and be a part of this story. So thank you for being such a great, wonderful community. I've just loved representing this wonderful community. You've all come up so many times to Sacramento. We've had your city council. You've got a wonderful council. We've had a great partnership, and I just appreciate you so much and appreciate our ongoing work together to make this a wonderfully high quality of life town. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Actually, Heidi and I, when we were up in Sacramento this year, we came to lobby him on a bill, and he says, you know what, the item is going to be heard like now. In fact, I'm late for my committee meeting. Why don't you come and testify? So he put us up at the front, Heidi and I and Barry. Remember Barry? It was the three of us. We got to testify on the bill. And so thank you, Senator, and thank you to Al and allowing us, to be a part when we go up to Sacramento. All right. I also would be remiss if I did not introduce our city attorney, Trevor. Let's hear it for Trevor Ruskin. With the great firm of BB&K. So thank you, Trevor, for being our city attorney. All right. That wraps up our 2025 State of the City. Thank you for all being here today and for supporting our community. To stay connected with every happening in Lomita this year, be sure to download our app. Check out our website at www.lomita. Let me say that one more time, www.lomitacity.com. Sign up for our newsletters and follow us on social media. A special thank you to our sponsors at the Lomita Chamber for making today's event possible. And if you're not already a chamber member, I encourage you to join and get involved. It's a great way to support our city and connect with other local businesses. Before you leave, feel free to stop by the booths to learn more about city programs and to meet our staff. Thanks again for coming, and here's to another exciting year in Lomita. Thank you, and God bless Lomita. Thank you.